Do you like or hate Windows 8? So Windows 8 has been released for how long by Microsoft, and apparently there are a majority of people who still hate it. Now, would I say most people? I have no idea. I would say maybe a little bit of mix of I like it, I hate it. So I would say half and half. I don't know, but with all the people that I know, most of them hate Windows 8. But as a consumer in general, maybe half and half. I don't know. But what I want to talk to you in this video is my first impressions of Windows 8 when I've actually used it. Now, I don't have a Windows 8 PC. I still have that Windows 7 PC, my Sony Vaio, which I still love. And that's the computer that I use to do all this editing for you guys. And one of my relatives, like, he got a Windows 8 laptop because he's in college, so he can't just, he doesn't feel like bringing his desktop back and forth every week when he comes home on Friday and when he goes over there Sunday night. So he figured, why not just get a laptop? And he got a very cool laptop. It's like a Toshiba Satellite. I'm not sure the exact model number, but it's running Windows 8. It's got a touchscreen here. It has an Intel quad-core i7, which is the 4th generation of the processor, which is like 4400 RPM, I believe. And it's got 8 gigs of RAM. Did I mention touchscreen? I think I did. I don't think this had Blu-ray, and the resolution, it's not as great as compared to mine. I think it was like 1366 by 768. And I was helping him getting the computer set up while he was like filling out some applications for his colleges and stuff. So I'm like, okay. And then I tell him, alright, you gotta put this information in there yourself. I don't know it. And I helped him install some applications, Google Chrome, iTunes, some games on there, just to see how this thing handled in terms of gaming. And it handles very well. It's like console gaming on your PC. But that's not what I'm talking about in this video. I want to talk about what do I think about Windows 8 after using it. I like Windows 8. So yes, I am part of those people who like Windows 8, but I don't love Windows 8. Why? Because I have not used it at its full potential for me to actually do a whole review on it, which I'm not going to because I don't have a Windows 8 PC right now, and I'm not going to be using that thing all the time. Why? Because I'm not at his house. Well, of course, I could just sneak over to his house, but okay, you're crazy. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Windows 8, I definitely love the user interface for it. Love all the tiles and everything. And when you get to the desktop part of Windows 8, it's actually, it is a full desktop, but they treat it like it's an application, because on Windows 8, on the left side, you have like, if you move your cursor all the way up to the top left hand corner and then you move it down a little, it shows all your apps that are running in the background. So I believe that's like your multitasking switcher right there, and you just right click and close the application you wanted to, and it counted desktop as an application, but they just treat it like an actual desktop. But really, in my eyes, I think it's an application, but that can do all the full capabilities as you would do on any regular desktop, whether it's Windows XP, Windows Vista, and Windows 7. One thing to note about Windows 8 is, like, because of this kind of user interface, they had to like change some stuff around, and it took me a while to find these. Okay, such as the control panel. Normally in Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP, we can even go that far, you will normally hit the start button and go to control panel just like that. Not in the case with Windows 8, and this little start button right there at the bottom left hand corner, that's actually not a start button. Well, they call it a start button, but to me it's actually an home button, because once you push that button, you're back into the user interface with all those tiles. What you actually have to do is go into that little folder icon, which is, I believe, is Windows Explorer, and you make sure you're in this PC, and on all the other operating systems it will just be called My Computer. and then you have to go to one of the top bars over there, like on the toolbar. I forgot which option it was, but you hit control panel. What? I know it may sound complicated, but what are you gonna do? It's Microsoft. The companies can do whatever they want. What else did I try to do on this PC? I also tried connecting my relative's PS4 controller to it. Got it working with a PC game. Got it working with Steam, but it was weird. So what do I think about these people saying that they hate Windows 8? Well, maybe they have tried it and they don't like it, or maybe they just look at it and the way it looks, they just hate it and the way things are placed around. But here's the thing, guys, when you try something new and you're going to it from an old product or something that was previously made but it was the old version, there's definitely going to be some things you'll have to get used to and modify yourself into. For me, Windows 8, it was kind of weird at first, only a little bit, and then I got used to it and I'm like, okay, whatever, now I got used to it. The one thing I'm still getting used to right now is how to work that trackpad on that darn PC he has, but you know, I'm working on it whenever I'm over at his place. So what do you guys think about Windows 8? And for those of you that use it, do you love it, hate it? Do you wish that you can go back to your Windows 7 PC no matter how crappy it was? Or are you happy with your Windows 8 PC and you feel that it was a great upgrade? Not upgrade. Upgrade. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the low voice, but I am on a cold right now, but I'm trying to fight it off. Alright, thanks for watching, even though it might not sound like I was sick, but I didn't lose my voice or anything. Sometimes my throat would just get clogged up, but don't worry. I'm been trying to fight it off as fast as I can. Alright, see you guys in the next one.